So I hear all the time from ladies and gents talking to me about how they lack motivation and they want to be able to go out and do what they need to do, whether it's get a workout in, whether it's to meal prep, whether it's to go live out their dream, whether it's to take action and do all the things that are required of them to grow, develop their business, or go back to school and get the grades that they need to get, whatever it is. I feel like I always hear people telling me, when it's about to get real, when it's about to be the, game time and you have to show up, I always hear this, that I don't have any motivation. And so I wanted to give you 3 tips today that's going to help you to start shifting your own motivation, because guess what? Guess what? It comes down to you. No one else is going to motivate you but yourself. And that comes from self-motivation mastery. And so I want to show you today how to master your motivation by taking these 3 steps. And in order for you to overcome procrastination, overcome doubt, fear, you got to learn how to motivate yourself when it's hard. And so the first thing that's going to help you to do that is you got to learn how to be proactive. We are constantly living in a world of reaction. We're reacting to our traffic, we're reacting to our spouse, we're reacting to our coworkers. We are constantly reacting moment by moment, living moment by moment. Rarely do I hear people telling me that they've planned out their day, that they've planned out their game plan, that they've planned out what steps they need to take in order to get to that goal. And so a lot of times I hear, I'm going to give you an example because I'm a health coach and I focus on health and wellness, is I hear people say, I want to lose 50 pounds. Great. You want to lose 50 pounds. I'm so excited for you because I've done it. I've been there. But here's the thing. What's your plan? A lot of times they tell me, I'm going to go to the gym. That's not a plan, girl. Going to the gym is not a plan. I have to know, what are you going to be doing when you're at the gym? What time are you going to show up? What days of the week are you going? Which classes are you going to take? Which muscles are you going to be working out every day? What are you going to be eating? When are you going to meal prep? And how long do you plan to do that for in order to achieve your goal? You see a difference of someone who says they want something and someone who's actually being proactive and putting themselves in a place where they're more likely to succeed. Most of the time, when you're not proactive, you're going to lack motivation. So of course it's going to be hard to wake up at 5 in the morning to go to the gym if you don't have a plan when you get there. It's way more exciting to know, oh shoot, I'm going to go do some spinning class for an hour, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to be doing some weight training with this person, or I'm going to be working out this muscles. So I know exactly where I'm getting myself into. So it's less, there's less obstacles there. Number 2, you've got to generate your energy. You, not anyone else, not your personal trainer, not your coach, not your mom, not your dad, not your spouse, not your kids, have to generate your energy. That's your job. And I feel like a lot of times we try to victimize ourselves and say, oh my gosh, but I have so much on my plate. I have so many other responsibilities and it's just so hard. I have no energy. I never have energy. That's on you. If you are not creating the space to, 1, recover and rest, if you're not creating the space to actually energize yourself, guess what, guys? Is that the factory, I forgot what they say, the generator does not generate, the generator does not create energy, it generates it. I think that's the quote that Brendon Burchard says. But, in order for you to get pumped up, you have to create that. So you have to have a routine or habit that gets you in game mode. And this is why I love sports, is because, man, athletes get it. And a lot of the things that athletes do, it translates into life. That's why a lot of them are so successful outside of sports, why they build multi-million, businesses. It's not because of the fame, although that may help a little bit, but it's because of the habits and routines that they've developed over the years that they've learned to do to generate energy so that they are self-motivated to show up for their dreams and goals every single day, even when the kids haven't slept that night, even when, you don't got the money, even when everybody is not in the goals with you, that they don't believe in you. They show up because they generate their own energy. So it's your responsibility, no one else's. Last thing you need to do is you got to raise your necessity. If you, oh my gosh, this one gets me riled up. This one gets me so riled up, because here's the thing is that when I hear people share goals with me, I always want to know why. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Why do you want to get out of debt? Why do you want to lose 50 pounds? Well, because I want to look good for that wedding. Okay. That's nice, but is that going to get you up at 5 a.m. when it's 20 degrees outside, you barely slept last night because your kid was up all night sick, but you got to show up at the gym at 5 a.m? Heck no, I'm sorry, but no wedding or, dress that I want to fit in is going to motivate me. That's not going to be my motivation. That's not going to be the thing that's going to wake me up at the crack of dawn when I don't feel like it. You've got to raise the necessity, the purpose behind what you're doing. And too many of y'all are focusing on your purpose on the surface level. It's too surface based. It's not deep enough. And so when anything comes along, you're taken away with the waves, because you're not grounded. The reason why I'm still here when I sucked at doing videos, when I wasn't getting no clients for months, when I was struggling in debt, the reason why, and I sometimes wasn't seeing progress in my health goals, the reason why I'm still here is because I have a necessity that goes 7 layers deep. I had to ask myself, why did I want to lose 50 pounds? Because I wanted to feel good in my skin. Why do you want to feel good in your skin? Because I hate feeling anxious and depressed all the time, because I feel like my husband doesn't love me anymore. Why does it matter that your spouse loves you still? Because I love him and I want to be able to show him and appreciate him for all that he's done, and I can't do that because I have no energy and I don't feel good in my skin. Well, why do you want to do it? Because I want my marriage to work. I want to be able to stay married forever. I want to be able to grow a family that's God-driven, that's faith-based, that are leaders. And if I am not where I need to be physically and mentally, my family's gonna fail. And if I don't show up at 5 a.m, guess what? My children are going to suffer because of it. That is what 7 layers deep means. That is what raising necessity means. And if you are not willing to do that, if you're not willing to dig deeper than that surface level, I don't care who you are, and I don't care how amazing that dream is, you're not going to show up for it when it gets hard. When nobody's behind you cheering you. When you failed 10 times 10 times, and you're just like, how am I going to show up again? Because right here, baby, right here, if you have raised your necessity and you know what you're fighting for, girl, there's nothing that's going to knock you down, because you're going to show up. You're going to keep showing up. And that's exactly why I'm still here. If there's nothing else, guys, there's no magic to it. It is these 3 things. I'm always planning. I always generate my own energy, and I raise my necessity, ladies.